All right, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Nasi back at you with another sit down. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kwakadash, Nathan Mashanaka, Bala Hazgram, Shasharala, and Washalawam, Wablabaki, Shasharala. All right, so this is going to be basically a part two of my last video of acceptable sacrifices. All right, so basically what I'm gonna be going into is Yahushua was basically what? Clean. He was pure and basically what? The perfect sacrifice. So we ought to be like unto. All right. We're to what? Walk after that same manner. All right, and I'm gonna grab a couple scriptures. All right, and basically showing that whose sacrifices are acceptable. All right. As Yahushua's sacrifice for us was acceptable unto the Lord. All right, so this is Romans 12:2. I brought it in my last video, but I'm going to bring it out in this one again. It say, and be not conformed to this world, all right, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. All right, so basically depart from the world. All right, so that what? Your sacrifices can be acceptable, because if we know that what? If you're a part of the world, the Lord is not fucking with you. All right, he's not dealing with you. All right, so the ones who sacrifice will be acceptable are basically the ones who are what? Undefiled. All right, just as Yahushua, all right, he was undefiled. All right, and that's why when he made his sacrifice, it was what? Acceptable. All right, and that's what we basically gonna grab scriptures on. All right, first scripture I'm gonna grab, it's gonna be 1 John chapter 3, all right, and verse 5. All right, it say, and ye know that he was manifested to take away our sins, and in him is no sin. All right, and that's speaking of who? Yahushua. All right, because what? He was the perfect sacrifice, because in him was what? No sin. All right, he was a perfect sacrifice. All right, and that's why, and that's how, all right, his sacrifice what? Was acceptable. All right, like I read, it said that he was what? He was able to what? Be our propitiation. All right, basically for our sins. All right, I'm gonna grab another precept. This is 1 John 4:10. This is 1 John 4:10. Herein is love. All right, it is love. All right. Not that we love the Most High, all right? It's not that we love the Most High, but that he loved us, all right? That he loved us, all right? And sent his son to be the propitiation for our sins, all right? He showed what? He sent his son to basically be what? A propitiation, what? A atonement, a reparation for our sins, all right? Because what? He was pure, all right? And that was what? Acceptable, because it tell you, all right, and in the scriptures that what? Not by the blood of bullocks and goats, but he prepared what? A body. All right. He prepared a body for the give. All right. Time. All right. So I'm gonna read verse 12. It say, no man has seen the Most High at any time. If we love one another, the Most High dwell in us, and his love is perfected in us. All right. Speaking of what? Basically what? His laws, which is what? Is love. You keep the laws, statutes, commandments. What? That's how you show that what? You love them. All right. And it say what? It is perfected in us. All right. So what? We follow the laws to what? The best of our ability. All right. Because we know that what? In this kingdom, I say the best of our ability because what? In this kingdom, we can't follow our laws to the T. All right. All right. And basically, when we follow them to the best of our ability, that's what? Making us to be as of pure. All right. And acceptable. All right. When our sacrifices go up, it's acceptable, because what? The laws, it say the love is perfected in us, because we know that what? The blood, all right, which it just showed up above, he was a propitiation for our sins, because what? The sin is what? The transgression of the law. All right. It say basically what? His blood, the laws that we couldn't keep, his blood covered it. All right. The ones that we couldn't keep, all right, his blood basically covered those laws. All right. So we're going to go back to 1 John 3, and I'm going to read verse 1. All right. It say, behold, what manner of love? Behold will be what? You have what? It say, behold. All right. What manner of love the Father had bestowed upon us. All right. What manner of love that the Most High had bestowed upon us. All right. Like, well, what manner of love? All right. And that we should be called the sons of the Most High. All right. That he sent his only begotten Son. All right. Therefore, the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. All right. Because what? Because what? The world, because what? The world know us not, because what? Romans 12 and 2. All right. We what? Departed from this place. All right. Just as he did. All right. Just as he was, because Yahweh Shah was pure. All right. He came here and he ran it. You know, he what? Conquered the flesh. All right. And the world what? Knew him not. All right. The world knew him not. So what? You departed from the world, and those are the ones that what? Are the undefiled. All right. So their sacrifices what? Will be what? Acceptable. All right. Just as what? Yahweh Shah's sacrifice for us was acceptable. All right. I'm going to grab another precept. I'm going to grab John 15. 15. Because it say the world shall love his own kind right here. It's John 15 and 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. All right. If we was in the world and what? Following the status quo, smoking weed, selling drugs, you know, out being niggas. All right. The world will love us. All right. The world will love his own, because what? If you're his own, that means what? You're a part of it. All right. But because ye are not of the world, all right, you're not of the world, Romans 12 and 2, what? You departed of the place, and you what? Was renewed and transformed in your mind, all right? Through what? Through Yahweh Shah, all right? But I have chosen you out of the world, all right? Therefore, the world hated you, all right? Because what? It knew him not, all right? The world knew him not, so it know you not. That means what? You're undefiled, all right? You're a virgin. You didn't sleep. You didn't sleep with the. You didn't go and follow with the philosophies of this world. You what? You was converted and changed. All right. So that way, that what? Your sacrifice is acceptable. All right. We're gonna go back to 1 John. 1 John 3. Behold, this 1 John 3 and 2. All right. It say, behold, now are we the sons of the Most High. All right. It say, Salakia, beloved. All right. Because now we will what? Called beloved. All right. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it do not yet appear what we shall be. All right. But we know. All right. We know. That's confidence. We know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him. All right, because what? We walk in that same manner. We walk in that same manner after him. All right, we walk in that same manner after him. Let me highlight this real quick. It say, for we shall see him as he is. All right, and that's how. All right, I'm gonna read verse 3. All right, and every man that had this hope in him, all right, that hope, which Yahweh Shah is what? Our hope. All right. And have that hope in him. What? That behold. All right. Which will be what? That truth. All right. In him purified what? Himself. Purified himself. Even as he is pure. Even as who? Yahweh Shah was pure. All right. And if you're pure and you purified yourself, what? You're basically what? I'm about to get the precept. Because what? We're not subject to sin. And that's basically what? Even as he was pure. Because what? The laws we can't keep is basically covered. through Yahweh Shah. All right. All right. This is gonna be the last verse. This is Revelations. All right. 14:3. All right. And they sung as it were a new song. Because what? It is a new song. All right. Before the throne and before the four beasts. All right. And we're singing that song now. All right. Going out on the highways of hedges. All right. And prophesying the downfall of his kingdom. It's like it say in the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. All right. And they were redeemed from the earth through what? When you read Matthew, I believe Matthew chapter 25. All right. When they say that when Yahweh Shah basically yielded up the ghost, he screamed with a loud voice. All right. And the graves were open. And many of the saints arose, and they basically what? Went out. All right. And I believe it said prophesied. All right. They went out and did what? Their job. What they was what? Redeemed from the earth to do. All right. But no man can learn that song but what? 144,000. All right. The what? Those what? We're about to read what it was. The basically what? The undefiled, because what? Their sacrifices what? Are acceptable. All right. Because what? They're departed from this world. All right. And it's going to basically back up what I just said in verse 4 and 5. It say, these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. All right. These are they which follow the Lamb, which will be who? Yahweh Shah. All right. Whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men. All right. Didn't it tell you what? In John, it tell you what? That I've chosen you out of the world. You were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits. What manner of love? All right. 1 John 3. All right. Well, what manner of love? All right. That the Lord had bestowed upon us, that we shall be called what? The sons of the Most High. All right. His first fruits unto the Most High, into the Lamb. All right. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault, because the throne of the Most High. They are without fault because what? They walk after that same manner. We read that what? Yahweh Shah was basically what? Pure. All right. And what? The laws is what? Perfected in us. All right. So we know who's, because all men of the Lord sacrifice is acceptable to the Lord. All right. Because what? You're part of that, undefiled. All right. So I hope that this was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, and Kakadash, Nathan Mashanaka, Bala House, Kram Shasharala, and Wa Shalom, Wa Blabaki Shasharala. Shalom.